Now we're going to do the guided practice for biconditional statements. Our first problem, we want to write the conditional statement and the converse within the biconditional. So we have our biconditional. Parallelogram is a rectangle if and only if it has 4 right angles. What's our hypothesis? A parallelogram is a rectangle. And what's our conclusion? It has 4 right angles. And what does it refer to? A parallelogram. So what is our conditional statement? Parallelogram is a rectangle, and then it has 4 right sides. And what about our converse? Remember, converse just flips it. If parallelogram has 4 right sides, or sorry, not right sides, 4 right angles. I need to go back up and fix that on the last one. Then it is a rectangle. So make sure on that last one you fix sides to angles. Next up, we want to write the converse and biconditional from the conditional statement. So what is the hypothesis of if 2 segments have the same length, then they are congruent? Our hypothesis is 2 segments have the same length. What's our conclusion? They are congruent. So we need to write our converse statement from that now. Remember, that flips the order. So what would our converse statement be? If, don't say they, what it is they refer to. If 2 segments are congruent, then they have the same length. And then we need to write our biconditional statement from that. Okay, and then our biconditional statement, remember, puts if and only if in the middle, keeps the same order as the conditional statement. And there's no if at the beginning. So 2 segments have the same length. If and only if they are congruent. And the next problems, we want to determine the conditional and converse from each biconditional, and if it's false, give a counterexample. So on the first one, what is the hypothesis? An angle is obtuse. And what's the conclusion? Its measure is between 90 and 180 degrees. And what does it refer to? An angle. So what would our conditional statement be? If an angle is obtuse, then its measure is between 90 and 180 degrees. And what's our truth value for that statement? It is a true statement. And then we need our converse. Remember, converse, you're flipping your order. So if an angle measures between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, then it is obtuse. So if an angle measures between 90 degrees and 180 degrees, then it's obtuse. What's our truth value? Yeah, again, that one is true. So this conditional statement is true. Or this biconditional statement is true. Because both the converse and conditional are true. Next up, same thing. What's our hypothesis of that biconditional statement? A figure is a quadrilateral. And what's our conclusion? It is a polygon. And what does Q refer to? Or not Q, what does it refer to? Refers to a figure. So what would our conditional statement be? If a figure is a quadrilateral, then it is a polygon. And what's our truth value for that statement? Okay, remember a quadrilateral is a four-sided shape, and a polygon is a many-sided shape. So this is true. Then we need to look at our converse. Remember, converse is flipping an order. So what would our converse be? If a figure is a polygon, then it is a quadrilateral. And what would our truth value be for that statement? Okay. So what else can be called a polygon? Yeah, a triangle can be a polygon. So this is false, and our counterexample can be a triangle. on your assignment today, please make sure that you capitalize the beginning of your sentences, you put a period at the end of your sentences. If you are writing a conditional statement or a converse, that you have a comma before the word then.